The current level of hatred that the Kazakhs will have towards the Russians will be dangerous for us Armenians. And I'm not talking about the hatred towards Armenians yet. Why? It is because while some idiots were saying that this will somewhat weaken pan-Turkism, but on the contrary, by hating the Russians, the Kazakh people will seek the shoulder on which they can lean or the support that they can rely on. Who will be that shoulder and support? It will be Turkey and pan-Turkism. In the next 6 months to 1 year, you will see the increase of pan-Turkish moods. There are a lot of people who talk about the fact that Russia will ensure its military presence in Kazakhstan. Fine, let Russia ensure its military presence. Let's say Russia sets up 2 military bases in Kazakhstan, the territory of which is 2.5 million square kilometers. Will that change the people's mindset? On the contrary, it will increase hatred, especially since we know how those military bases operate. For example, in the Armenian city of Gyumri, we see how someone gets drunk, leaves the military base and beats a female janitor to death. Yesterday marked the anniversary of the tragic event, that is, the massacre of the Avedisyan family. There will constantly be such unusual events. What I am trying to say is the following. I am trying to say that, moreover, Armenians are being treated this way in their own country. Yes, they are going to treat Kazakhs the same way in Kazakhstan and others the same way in their respective countries. Look, Pyotr Tolstoy, the deputy chairman of the State Duma, declares that Russia needs to restore the borders of the Russian Empire and that Poland and Finland will come crawling on their knees to us after that and Russia will restore them. But can you imagine the Finns and Poles doing that? And then they ask why the Finns want to join NATO. Well, if you make that kind of a statement, those people will be in fear, especially since Russia has attacked Finland 3 times in the 20th century. 3 times. There have been 3 wars, but the Russians only recall 1 war. You attacked 3 times, and the people heroically managed to show resistance 3 times. But they don't want to suffer tremendous casualties again, especially if we take into consideration the fact that modern weapons cause the deaths of numerous people. To put it shortly, it is the stance of Russia and the statements of the country's authorities that spark anti-Russian moods. Some people try to confuse us with others and say that we are sparking anti-Russian moods. No, we are not doing that. All we are doing is showing the reality. To those people, I say the following. Don't create a reality that is anti-Russian. Just now, I made a statement, reiterating the remarks of Tolstoy. The deputy chairman of the Russian State Duma is making such a statement. Can you imagine that the deputy speakers of the parliaments of France, Great Britain declared that they are going to restore the French and British empires? I'm not mentioning the empires that existed earlier, like the Spanish Empire or the Portuguese Empire. Isn't this imperialism? The word imperialism derives from the word empire. This is a manifestation of extreme imperialism and chauvinism of Russians. In that case, the farther we stay away from them, the better.
Բաժանորդագրվեք Ազգային-Ժողովրդավարական Բևեռի YouTube-յան ալիքին։